Hello, hello, this is Christina Waschko and you're watching Motherpreneur TV. Information, inspiration and entertainment from mothers to mothers. And this episode comes from a hometown in Kiel, Germany. We went all the way to celebrate the 50th wedding anniversary of my parents. And that got me thinking. I mean, isn't this everybody's big dream to find and keep this special someone in your life or in their life? And I asked my parents, would they be willing to share their tips, their secrets on how to stay married for this long, and they agreed. So you're going to meet my parents, and I also met up with my all-time favorite high school teacher, Elke. Elke also, she agreed to share her pearls of wisdom with all of us. So sit back, relax, and enjoy how to stay happily married the German way. And I'll see you at the end.
Ach so, no.
Yeah. Like Papa, like daughter. Okay. All right, it's rolling.
Okay, sagt mir Bescheid. Herzlichen Glückwunsch, ihr seid fantastisch. Wie habt ihr es gemacht? 50 Jahre? Echt 50 Jahre?
Ja, indem ich meinen Mann immer verwöhnt habe. Ich habe ihn früh kennengelernt und wir haben uns ja immer super verstanden, und wenn wir uns mal gestritten haben, dann haben wir uns auch ganz schnell wieder versöhnt.
Und wie hast du ihn verwöhnt?
Oh, wie habe ich ihn verwöhnt? Oder so,
Durch nette Worte.
Durch nette Worte oder ein Küssi gegeben und ist alles wieder gut.
Du kannst auch ruhig sagen, dass du jeden Morgen um 7:30 hat sie ihm schön Frühstück gemacht, meine Mama.
Ja, also das mache ich wirklich. Mache ich wirklich 50 Jahre, indem ich ihm morgens sein Frühstück mache und abends auch sein Abendbrot. Und ja, ich habe viel Glück gehabt in meinem Leben. Also ich habe so einen lieben Mann.
Oh, und was ist dein Geheimnis für jeden Mann, der jetzt heiraten will? Was sagst du dem Mann? Was würdest du deinem Sohn sagen?
Voraussetzung ist Ehrlichkeit.
Okay, ja, Ehrlichkeit.
Und Offenheit.
Ja.
Und keine Geheimnisse zu haben.
Und wie hast du Mama verwöhnt?
Indem ich immer ehrlich war.
Okay, keine Geheimnisse.
Indem ich offen Dinge angesprochen habe, die nicht so gut waren. Oder auch, dass wir einen ehrlichen Umgang miteinander pflegten.
Und du würdest Papa nochmal heiraten?
Sofort.
Willst du Mama nochmal heiraten?
Vor 50 Jahren ja.
Bei heute nicht mehr, oder was?
Und würdest du irgendwas besser machen?
Nein.
Nee?
Ich auch nicht, nein. Ich bin mit meinem Leben so zufrieden. Also es ist traumhaft.
Ihr seid ein tolles Vorbild. Vielen Dank. Vielen Dank. Ciao.
Na gut, okay.
Super.
Sie leben dreimal hoch, hoch, hoch. Sie leben, sie leben, sie leben dreimal hoch. Hoch, hoch, hoch.
Danke.
Know how you are married happily or stay married happily. So, well, I must say I am divorced, and my first husband had a different belief, and I would say don't marry anybody with a different belief. That is really difficult. Well, it's much easier if you have got the same belief. And, well, then my second husband died, and we were married very happily, but he died in a hospital because he went to a hospital to have an operation on his eyes. But you know that in the hospitals in Europe, the germs play, the very bad and dangerous germs, I think they're called germs, aren't they, play a big role, and they killed him. So he got them and his body couldn't do anything against them, so he didn't really die of the operation, but of the germs he got. And many people here die of that. So do not send your hospital to, no, that's nonsense. Do not send your husband to a hospital. He might die. Leave him at home and cure him maybe with juices, freshly made juices, like for example described in the book by Norman Walker. I think he is either British or American, I'm not quite sure, who wrote the book Fresh Fruit and Vegetable Juices. This is really a very big, well, that's advice really for you, for everybody.
Okay, Elke, please, can you tell me why you were remained happily married before your husband, passed away? What were your little tricks to stay happily married?
That is not so easy, I think. I think it's very important to let your husband and vice versa, also he letting you do the things that you want to do. I think that is quite important. So not being jealous would be one thing, which is of course not easy. That is rather difficult and was very hard for me sometimes too. But if you give freedom to the other one, and he gives freedom to you, this is, I think, a kind of guarantee already for a happy marriage. And if you feel like doing, on the other hand, doing everything together, and you really like to have him with you all the time, that is quite nice too. I think quite important too. It was so with the two of us. Well, and we trusted each other too. I think I couldn't live together with a man whom I couldn't trust. That wouldn't be possible.
And what about, did that ever drive you nuts when he left the toilet seat open or when he didn't pick up his socks?
Well, the socks, yes, I should say the socks. Yeah, well, I didn't really like that. And, well, when I told him, he took them away. But, well, there are things like that. After all that time, I mean, after having lost him, I would now say it's not worthwhile fussing around with the socks or the brush, the toothbrush, for example, things like that. If you think about it and just don't think about it anymore, then it would be better, right? And I think my main mistake in the first relationship was that I did not always say what I wanted to. So I was just silent and did not talk about my wishes, and I did not really do some things which had to do with the belief too, which I wanted to do, only because I wanted to. Well, I didn't do it because I thought my husband wouldn't like it, and that was a mistake. That was a very serious mistake, because in the end I was not content anymore, and yeah, one reason for breaking up. No, the main reason, I must honestly say, that he had other women beside me, but that's another question.
All right, now here we have it. The secrets of my parents. And the secrets and the tips of my high school teacher. What do you think? Did you enjoy this episode? Now, I would like to hear from you. What are your tips to remain happily married, or how to remain happy in a relationship? Please share your pearls of wisdom with all of us. Leave us the comments below the video. Also, if you enjoyed what you just watched and what you just listened to, you know what to do. Share it with all your friends. And subscribe. And with this, I say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching yet another episode here on Motherpreneur TV. I look forward to seeing you again next time. And until I do, remember, we are more than just mothers. We are an inspiration to ourselves, to our families, and to the world. And this is bye from Germany.